At the end of the world, when all else fails, only one thing can be said. Keep calm and kill zombies. Hey, what's up everybody? Scott X1307 here. As promised, wearing my new shirt. It's freaking awesome. It's the only Keep Calm shirt I ever saw that I wanted, so that's pretty sweet. And if you didn't see the video before, supposed to shout out Spidermeng 63. Appreciate it, man. Today I've got some books. These are current issues I picked up over the past 2-3 weeks. Picking them up here and there at the comic shop, and a couple ordered through the mail. My shop just doesn't carry, or if they do, they sell out really fast. And for some reason, I'm having a problem getting a couple of the books on my pull list with the store. I don't know if it's a problem with their computer system or with the person inputting the information or what. But it's with like the bunker. I can't get them. I don't think they carry the bunker in store, and for some reason it's not getting logged on the pull list. I've seen them enter it at least twice. For some reason it's just not getting ordered. And oh, what was the other one? What was the other one? Alex and Ada, I think. For some reason it's not coming in, and they get a few issues of that, but not a lot, and it sells out before I can get into the store. So I've had to order those through like Midtown, which is fine, you know. They give you a discount and pretty cheap shipping. Anyway, I'll start off. There's I got 4 back issues here that I picked up from Midtown. They had on sale. It's from this cool Johnny Quest series from Comico in the 80s, and they had some issues that I hadn't been able to find at the flea market, although I found a good many of those. I'm down to I think 10 or 12 issues to finish. It's only a 33 issue run, so not too bad, but for some reason these comics are fairly hard to find. Anyway, I did pick up a copy of issue number 1 they had. I think this was like $2. So not a quarter at the flea market, but this is in really good shape. They have it listed as fine, but I really don't see anything wrong with this book. I'd say it's a very fine to near mint copy, so it's a case of undergrading there, which happens a lot with Midtown, which I like. And it's a pretty sweet cover. This is by Doug Wildey, and if I'm not mistaken, he is one of the artists, if not the main artist, behind the storyboard work for the original cartoon. So that's really cool to see him doing work for that series when it was out. Also picked up issue number 3 with this sweet Dave Stevens cover. Dave Stevens, creator of The Rocketeer, passed away at a very young age, way too early. That was pretty sweet. Also issue number 4, and don't see the artist's name, but I think it's a pretty cool cover. These are all in pretty good shape. Like this one here, they've got listed near mint, and I'd almost say that copy of issue number 1 they have it fine is in better condition. They're about the same. I'm happy, they were all I think some of them were like $1.69 or something with their discount, and the others were right at $2. So, and this is issue number 5, and this one they have listed in fine condition as well. And this one I think was one that was like $1.50. This is also a Dave Stevens cover. This is a really cool series. Like I said, it's pretty hard to find, but if you can find it, especially for a couple bucks or less, and it's usually you find it in a $1 box or a quarter bin, pick it up. It's really good, especially if you're a fan of the old Johnny Quest cartoon. These are really good. Alright, now on to the more current issues. I did pick up a copy of Magneto #2, and so far this is freaking awesome. It's Magneto done right. It's like old school Magneto to me. It's not evil. He's definitely a bad guy, but he's relatable. You understand why he does what he does and why he feels the way he does, which to me that was always a great thing about Magneto. And I don't know, I may be wrong, but you know, in my opinion, just writing this Colin Bunn, he's got the character right. So got issue #3 on the way. Can't wait to read it. This is really good so far. Grabbed Silver Surfer #2. I'm liking this. Not the greatest story ever, but it's intriguing enough, interesting enough. It's Mike Allred's art. I love his art, and his take on the cosmic scene and cosmic characters is it's fantastic to me. I like it. So gonna try to keep picking this up. I believe we got issue #3 of this coming soon as well. While I was on Midtown, I was looking through some of their more recent back issues, and the new Miss Marvel title that's come out. I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. Wasn't able to pick it up in the store, so I found it on Midtown.com. Picked up the first 3 issues. They still had first prints, so I grabbed issue #1. Now this is the sketch design variant or whatever. It was the only first printing of #1 that they had in stock. Still at the same price. Cover price minus 15%. It was like $3.39 or $2.39, something like that. It's $2.99 book. Issue #2, which is a pretty cool cover, and this is a first printing. And in issue #3, and I like the art. It's a little different, but it's good. The story is really cool. I think they've created a good character here. Introduced a little diversity into the Marvel universe, but I don't know, they've done it in a good way. It's it doesn't feel like they've done it just for the sake of adding a diverse character. It doesn't feel like they've done it just for the sake of having another female character. It feels like they created a really good character that just happens to be a female and a Muslim. And I'm interested to see where it goes. I like her powers, the shape changing ability. Which reminds me, the way they've done it so far kind of reminds me of like Morph mixed with Mystique. So she can change her appearance in a normal way, but she can also, you know, create giant hands and things, which is really cool. I'm liking it so far. I hope I can find issues #4 and 5. I think it's up to #6 right now, I believe. But it's pretty cool. Definitely want to try to pick up some more issues of this. Alright, that's it. No DC. Not really into Marvel right now, but it's just those 3 books there are a little bit different than their other stuff, so I decided to give them a try. I have, I said, there's a buddy of mine I work with. He picks up mostly new books, a lot of Marvel and DC, and we've been talking about some stuff. He loans me some of his titles every now and then to read, like Wolverine and the X-Men, and some Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy, things like that. And I've read a few. But he brought this issue to me, and he said, "Here, this is yours. I picked this up for you." Sinestro #1, and you know, I read it. It's another villain book, which is really cool. It's not bad. I may start picking this up just to have a DC book, and you know, a little bit different than all the other DC books. It's Sinestro, which is a really cool character to begin with, and you know, to see him kind of falling to the bottom, and now he's he's making a comeback. Was pretty cool. So yeah, this could be really good. It's also written by Colin Bunn, so I've enjoyed what I've read of his so far. So yeah, I might try to pick this up, at least to have one DC book. Excuse me. Next, I got Serenity number 4. Serenity Leaves on the Wind, and I'm liking this. Again, it feels like an episode of Firefly. It's a good continuation of the story, and you get to see what happens to their old friend Jubal early in this issue, and yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot. I don't know if this is a 6-issue miniseries or what, 6 or 8, but I'm going to follow it to the end, and hopefully they'll come out with another miniseries after that. Really liking George Jonte's art. They look enough like the characters from the TV show, the actual actors, but you know, different enough to make it feel like you know, it's a comic book, but it's still got enough resemblance to them to give you that feel of the show. So I'm enjoying this. So if you're a Firefly Serenity fan, I definitely suggest picking that up. Then the Fuse number. Oh Lord, it's a variant cover, and the number is really hard to find. Being the 3rd part, yes, issue number 3. Like I said, this is the variant cover. Midtown has variant covers of these. They're the same price as the regular cover, but it's not the same, just the little circle with the fuse. It's a little bit different, and I kind of like this. This is neat. Gives you kind of a view of their habitat from the outside, and it looks huge. It's a neat design. And like I said before, the crime stuff is not my big thing, but the sci-fi angle of this has really got me, and I think this is pretty good. They're getting deeper into the mystery, and there's some surprise things in here. I don't want to give anything away, but if you like sci-fi and you like crime drama, I definitely recommend this. The Fuse is a really good book so far. That's going on my pull list now. A new book couldn't find at the comic shop. I don't, even when I do set up a pull list, I don't like really pre-order a number 1, just in case. You know, I'd rather find it on the shelf so I can look at it, decide if I want to pick it up. So I ordered this from Midtown, only because I couldn't find it in the shop, and I heard some good stuff about it, and it sounded like a really good story. It's Caliban, issue number 1 from is it Avatar, and it's Garth Ennis. And I picked up 2 copies. I picked up this, I think this is what they call the Terror cover. I just thought this was really cool. The octopus or squid arms, alien tentacles. That's what I call it, alien tentacle cover. Let's see, hentai anime cover. And but I also picked up this. I just thought this was pretty cool. It's called the Dark Matter cover. It's got the foil lettering, and it's a black cover with the ship, the Caliban, there. And it's a cover price $9.99, but Midtown with their discount, it was only like $8 something, $8.60 something, I think. still, I hate paying that much for a new one, but it is a neat cover, and probably won't pick up any other variants. This is pretty good. I like this. Again, this is sci-fi. You know, it's that far future, first meeting between humans and aliens, horror feel. It's really good so far. Looking forward to the second issue. And also from Midtown, ordered Black Science #1. I wanted a first printing of some kind, so I got the Midtown variant. They still had some in stock. I have the second printing of #1, but I'm weird. I like first printings if I can get them, and even though it's a variant, it's still considered a first printing. So, and it's pretty cool. It's a little bit different than the regular cover. Also picked up new, I believe the latest issue, Black Science #6. The ending of this book just got me. I was floored. I wasn't expecting that. But hey, what is this playing? Great series. I'm loving this so far. The art, the story, everything. It's excellent. So that was cool. What should be there? I got the latest issue, Bunker #3. Again, this is another story. This is one of my top 3 probably. Afterlight with Archie, Rover Red Charlie, and the Bunker. All apocalyptic tales. All indie companies, but this is great. I'm liking this twist of finding the letters from their future selves and then deciding whether they're going to follow the instructions of the letter or try to stop the events that are supposed to happen, or whatever they decide. Just, you know, now that they know the future, they know what's going to happen, and it's being proved to them, you know, one after the other, that the letters are real and what they talk about is coming true. So it's really good. Pick this up if you can find it. I can definitely see them making this into a TV show or a movie. So it's already getting hot. I've seen issue #3 already on eBay, going for up to $10. Issue #2 is $10. Issue #1 is anywhere from 10 to 20, or a couple of times seen it go for more. It's kind of ridiculous, but it is really good, and it's only press, so I believe most of their books are fairly low print run, especially compared to Marvel and DC. Now for some more recent back issues, I found this still at the comic shop, Mercenary C #1, first printing. Figured I'd pick it up. I've heard good and bad things about it, mostly good stuff, and it's pretty good. I don't know if it's a title that I'll follow constantly, but I'll definitely pick up issue 2 and 3 and so on anytime I find them, especially if I can find them pretty cheap. But it's not bad. The artwork's pretty good, and the story's okay. It's they're like pirates in like World War II era, so it's really good. Not bad. That's kind of contradictory, isn't it? It's really good, it's not bad. Anyway, they had these for, I think these were still cover price. Collider #1, or FBP. This is the first printing before they had to change the title. It's actually harder to find the second printing, I'm finding out. So yeah, if you find the second printing where they've actually, it's the same cover but they've already changed the title to FBP, I'd pick that up. It's not going for a whole lot on eBay yet, but like I said, that's about the only place I can find it, and I mean, I don't want to order off of eBay all the time. I like to find them in the wild. The hunt's part of the fun. Anyway, I did just for future trade or possibly sale, I picked up a second copy of Shelter #1, first printing. The book's getting pretty hot, and they still had it pretty cheap. So, good story. Still looking for issues 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All I can find is issue 1 and issue 8. And lastly, I think 2 of my favorite books that I picked up. I was surprised to find they still had these in stock. It's issue 2 and 3. Couldn't find issue #1 though. Issue #1 is going to be impossible to find, I'm sure, without paying a little bit. But they still had, for cover price, minus 15%. Frankenstein Alive #2, and this is actually the incentive cover, and it was only like $5.50. I think normally it's at least a $10 book, but it's like the sketch for me. I just wanted a copy. They didn't have the regular copy of #2, so, and I didn't mind paying a little more. This is freaking awesome. Wish I'd picked it up with my buddy that he got to give me Sinestra. He was smart enough to get Frankenstein Alive when it first started coming out. Like 2 years ago, I think, or a year ago. But he's got issue #1, and he let me read it a while back, and it was really good. And I don't know why I didn't try to jump on it then. I'm a procrastinator sometimes, but yeah, just really happy to get that. And issue #3 as well, which I believe is the newest issue. Really great stuff. Steve Niles, Bernie Wrightson, fantastic Wrightson artwork. Just, oh my God. If you're not familiar with Bernie Wrightson, I don't see how you couldn't be, but I mean, if you're new to comics and you haven't picked up something by Bernie Wrightson yet, do so. New, old, it doesn't matter. His artwork is incredible, and this is no exception. I really love in the back, the last couple of pages, they give you kind of close-up views of some of the panels. It's just the detail he puts in. It's like he paints a giant painting, and they shrink it down to make the comic out of. It's just, I don't see how if he does it on a normal, comic artwork sheet, I don't see how he gets does as much detail as he does. It's just incredible. Anyway, that's my current title pickups with a couple of back issues thrown in for the past 2 or 3 weeks. So, yep. I think I'm about current on most everything now. So, hopefully, I can be picking them up, 2 or 3 at a time, and instead of trying to go and find them in the back issue stacks. So, yeah. Cool. Alright, last thing. There's a couple of people that I found on here recently. A couple of newer guys, and a couple of people who have been around for a little while. You might probably already know them, but there's a guy, the Uncanny Shane. He's got a few videos up. Does his current pull list and does some reviews. Picks up some pretty cool books, and does back issues thrown in there as well. He's got some good videos and some pretty good reviews. CBAF and more. This is a new guy on here. He's from across the seas, from overseas, and he has got like 5 or 6 videos up now. He's doing comic book and toy hauls. He's got some pretty good stuff, so check him out as well. And then a couple of guys, like I said, they've been on here a little while, and you guys probably know who they are, but I subscribed to them in the past few months and have enjoyed their videos. That's BMP ROT. I think he just had a new video up. He kind of got cut off at the end of that, and he's got part 2 up now, I believe. Yeah, he's got some cool videos, some great hauls. And Earl Grey, I know he's been on here for a while. Like I said, I just found his channel a few months ago. I've been watching his videos, his penology videos, and he goes into kind of in-depth detail to some series or graphic novels or series of trades, things like that. And some of them are some really neat stuff. A few things I've never heard of that I am trying to look for now. He's turned me on to through that. He's gone over some not heavy metal, but heavy metal type books from Europe, Metal Hurlant, and I forget the German title. But some really good stuff there. He's got a video, in-depth video about Mobius and other things like that. So check him out as well. Great videos from all 4 guys. And yeah, if you haven't found their stuff, check them out. I'll leave a link in the description, and please check out their videos. So thanks again, everybody, and until next time, everybody keep reading those books, and take care. Later.